Vengeance.
Captain's log. We are arriving at the last known position of the USS Republic, which reported that it was under attack 12 hours ago.
Ah, yes. Hello, welcome aboard. Again, I am your Captain Widebody. We're continuing on this infamous mission known as Vengeance. There's two different kinds of this mission, I should state. The original DOS floppy version that came on a floppy disk has a much shorter version where it's not, as soon as you do, well, you'll see. As soon as you do something, the mission goes right into the ending combat. But in the CD version, which is what I am playing, it's expanded quite greatly. And also, I just forgot to mention in the previous episode, that Devil Moon, the sound of the wind howling and whipping around, that was taken directly from the episode The Guardian of Forever. So, isn't that cool? All the little Star Trek details and such. Okay, what happens?
The ship's sensors have picked up what appears to be a starship. Minimal life support, minimal engine power, and only 2 life forms. One on the bridge, the other in sickbay. Both appear to be gravely injured. It is the Republic.
Oh dear. They broke our little ship!
Come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the comm.
I am preparing an information packet for Starfleet. Shall I send it or wait for you to return?
I have no idea what this
Send
does.
it now. If a hostile ship arrives, head immediately for Starbase 24. Wait until we get back. No sense giving Starfleet incomplete information. If anyone else arrives, beam us aboard and raise shields immediately.
That doesn't help us at all.
Send it now. If a hostile ship arrives, head immediately for Starbase 24.
This sounds like the more captainy thing to do. For once, we're beaming down without our carpet protection. Oh my goodness.
Jim, what kind of butcher would do something like this?
I know of a guy. His name was...
We're too far from the Klingon and
Sorry.
Romulan borders for it to be one of their ships.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk.
It's not time for
Kirk
con
here.
yet.
What is it, Scotty?
We picked up a distress signal. It appears a trading vessel is having a wee bit of trouble with their warp drive. What condition is the Republic in?
Oh no, the plot device is having a trouble with its distraction.
It's a mess, Scotty. Life support's functioning, but that's about it.
I've done a primary scan of the Republic's systems. Main and auxiliary power is out. Life support is stable. I also read that communications are operable.
Oh, communications, that's just great.
We beam you back, Captain.
Yes, please! Right now?
Do
Maybe?
the sensors read any other ships in the sector?
Oh no, of course not.
Besides the trade vessel, this sector is clear, sir.
The Enterprise, as always, the only ship in the
Mr. Scott,
sector.
we will continue here. Assist the trade ship and return here. If we need assistance, we'll contact you.
Yes, please, Scotty, go to that diversion. I am not smart enough to figure that
Sure,
out.
you'll be all right, Captain.
Well...
Yes, Scotty, just don't take too long. Kirk out. Well, gentlemen, let's see if we can re-establish power.
Let's see if we
Jim,
have
don't
the
forget,
power.
There's another survivor on board. We've got to find him.
Automatically assuming it's a man. Oh, okay, wow. So I just do want to point out that this mission and the previous mission really dive deep into the dark heart of humanity and what bad things can happen. It's very grimdark is what I'm saying. Let's save a new game. Replace, I did a previous attempt at this, but it didn't go so well, so let's replace this guy. Whoops. Vengeance, too. No. Let's do some better...
Save new game. Replace previous. Delete previous game.
Better file foldering
Save
of
new
the
game.
future.
Replace. Delete.
Revengeance? That's not even how you spell the word that isn't
Save
a word.
New, replace. Delete previous. Save new.
Okay.
Replace. Delete. Save
Get rid
new.
of these. Whoops. No, cancel. Push all the buttons of the
Save new
future.
data. Delete previous.
Open doors, so I step inside. Okay, let me delete
Save new game.
Vengeance. All right. LP Vengeance. You know, vengeance is a dish best served cold, if I can pronounce it right. Ooh. Oh my! Look at. So yeah, we actually get to take a look at the more brutal side of the reality of being in a starship and being all shot to hell like this. Very dark and disturbing. Okay, I see a dead guy.
This man is dead.
Can we do anything for him?
We're too late. This man must have died just a few moments ago.
Well, maybe if we hadn't spent so much time talking to Scotty about
Can
crap.
you bring him back?
Punctured lung, nerve damage, brain damage, fractured arm and ribs. It's a miracle he lasted as long as he did. He's not coming back, Jim.
Yep. He's not going to be here for the sequel. We're going to do our doctor
They're
bag
dead,
on
Jim.
him.
All of them.
Oh. Bones having his sobering moment. Let's look around the bridge.
The view screen is not functioning.
No kidding.
Main
Sparks and stuff.
computer banks. They appear to have been damaged.
Huh. So that's what those sparks mean.
You are on what's left of the bridge of the USS Republic.
Yep. Captain of the
This
bridge.
is the captain's chair where the captain's log is stored.
It doesn't look as comfortable as it used to be.
Main computer banks.
Okay. Don't see anything else. What do I think
Dick
about
Patterson
this?
and I weren't exactly friends, but this...
But this... weren't exactly friends. So what? Are you saying that you don't mind it happening to him? That's not nice. That would be a dick move,
I
Mr.
feel
Shatner.
sick.
You should.
I recommend checking as many of the logs and sensor records as possible.
Yeah, we'll get to that. What does
What
Bones
kind
say?
of a butcher would do this sort of thing?
Didn't you say something like that a moment ago? Okay, let's start tricordering things because the tricorder is the thing that does stuff.
Records indicate that this ship was attacked by a Constitution-class starship.
One of our guys, huh?
Any idea of which one it was?
I am reading the record of the transponder signal, NCC 1701. It's the Enterprise, Captain.
Dun dun dun!
Someone must have tampered with the computer records.
Oh,
May I
Bones.
remind you, Doctor, that the main computer of a Constitution-class starship has safeguards against such an intrusion. Furthermore, I do not see any discrepancies in any of the files that I am able to access.
Haha! It's become relevant in Star Trek 6 when they're talking about who fired the torpedo at
The controls have been totally destroyed, undoubtedly due to circuit overloads caused by the battle.
Yep, that happens. Nobody was wearing their seatbelts
The
either.
controls have been...
Okay.
There are
This-
no more computer entries accessible from this station.
Really?
There are no more computer...
Can't do anything, huh?
My tricorder has picked up the final entry of the Republic.
Oh, there we go.
We're under attack. Our sensors are inoperative. We're trying to get shields up. Our rear deflectors down. It appears our enemy is a Constitution-class starship. We've tried to defend ourselves. We've hailed them, but no response.
That's all there is, Captain.
That's all
Dick
she wrote.
Patterson was never one for making long speeches.
Well, you would know, Mr. Shatner. Even the space battle sounds transmit to the captain's log. That's a good thing
There
to know.
are no more log en-
No more
There are
log
no
entries.
more log...
Okay. Let's see. What else is going on here? There's a
They're
dead guy.
dead, Jim. All of them.
Yep. How about this
They're
guy?
dead, Jim. All of them.
He's still dead. Okay. What else is interesting on the bridge? What this
This
beam?
is a standard tritanium-duranium support beam. Tricorder readings indicate that although it has experienced enough tensile stress to push it from one side of its mooring, it has not elastically deformed beyond its ability to support a compressive load.
Looks like that beam has tritaniumed its best.
Thanks for the dissertation, Spock.
Yes, that will be relevant shortly. Is there anything else that I can do on the bridge? I don't believe so. Make sure to save. Replace previous game.
Replace previous game.
I just said that. Let's go to the turbo lift, which is still working, thankfully. Okay. That's the bridge. Where can we go? We can go to auxiliary control, so let's go there. This doesn't look very good. I bet that guy's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh, thanks, Bones, for your catchphrase.
Yet another crewman of the Republic whose life was unfairly abbreviated.
Man, you make it seem so cold and stuff. Let's
This
see.
door leads to auxiliary control.
Can we get to auxiliary
This
control?
is the maintenance panel for the auxiliary control room door.
Well, that would serve a purpose, right? What about this grate? What about this grate? Is there anything great about
The
this
vent
grate?
is far too small for any one of us to fit through. It is also blocked 0.3 meters inside the duct.
Oh, thanks for your specifications.
Readings of the door indicate a jam in the gear mechanism.
A jam in the gear mechanism? That's not good.
Tricorder indicates that the panel is currently sealed by Federation's standard molecular bonding cement.
So why would they seal the panel to auxiliary control? I don't understand that. That wire is snaking and making me nervous.
Nothing to report.
Nope. These captain's wheels don't do anything? Okay. But we can get... What is this?
You retrieve the molecular saw.
A molecular saw? That sounds cool. Is there anything else I can retrieve on this screen? I don't believe so. Pick
You
up the
fail
dead
to
guy.
obtain anything.
Oh, can't do that. Okay, we have a molecular saw. I have a feeling that somehow this tritanium beam of exposition will be required. So let's saw the beam.
The molecular saw easily cuts through the beam, separating it from the hull. You pick up the beam. It's a little heavy, but you manage it.
Just put that in my Starfleet regulation pocket, right? Oh yes, it's an adventure game. Pick up things that you don't think you will need. Where can we go now? Sickbay. Oh dear. It's all busted up
Save
too.
new
Let's make
game.
sure to save
Replace
because
previous
saving
game.
is good. I bet this guy's dead. What do you think, Bones?
They're dead, Jim. All of them.
Still dead, huh?
The crewman's death was pointless, just like too many deaths in human history.
Star Trek, always poignant in its commentary of
You
social
get no response.
things. Well, maybe if I
I
talk to
wish I were a
myself.
poet. I wish I had the words to match how this makes me feel. These people were Starfleet officers giving their lives to explore the cosmos. I wish I knew some eulogy that did them justice.
Well, don't sound too enthusiastic, Mr. Shatner.
Damn this tricorder. Why couldn't one of them be alive?
DeForest Kelly always putting in a good performance.
Be careful, Captain. This ship is a death trap.
A poor choice of words, Ensign.
Just like
Turbo
Cleveland.
lift ahead, Captain.
Turbo lift ahead! It's coming right for us! We'd better phaser it. Oh no! More junk falls
Captain,
from the
the support
ceiling.
beam for the ceiling is damaged here. There will be no way to safely clear out the debris without a replacement.
A replacement ceiling support, eh? I wonder if I have something that can replace the ceiling support. Possibly a beam that I picked up and put in my pocket for some reason. Hey, look! Relevant to things. I'll phaser that now.
The ceiling appears stable. We should now be able to use Turbo Lift 2, Captain.
How about that? Moving on to the second line.
Save
Make sure
new
to
game.
save.
Replace
Because
previous
interesting
game.
stuff happens. Let's go to Sickbay. Well, wait. Have I talked to everybody yet, Sid? Yeah, I did. Let's go to Sickbay. Oh! It's the bad things happening music. That must mean bad things are happening. She's still moving.
Yet another crewman of the Republic whose life was unfairly abbreviated.
Abbrev what?
I can't believe it. That's Brittany Murata. I knew her from my academy days. We studied alien history together.
At least she's still alive, although just barely.
Studied alien history together. Many long nights I spent. Used your medical tricorder. It's cool, we got the sickbay and everything and all the cool noises that it makes. Just like from the series.
She's suffering from severe trauma and internal bleeding. I'll see what I can do.
Do what you can,
Yeah?
Bones. I need to find out what happened here.
She's in bad shape, Jim. I've tried to stabilize her, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah? Do we have to also use the medical
She's in
bag?
bad shape, Jim. I've tried to
Okay. I just love the sounds that it makes. All the cool ups and downs things. It looks just like it did on the series. Let's talk to our dying friend.
You won't get us.
No, you can't get away, Kirk.
Murata, what happened?
They said it was the Enterprise. They had visual confirmation.
Visual confirmation, eh?
What about the Enterprise?
You killed us, Jim. We were friends for you. I trusted you.
Oh dear.
It wasn't the Enterprise, Murata.
There's nothing more I can do.
Are you ready? Oh. She's dead now.
There's nothing more I can do for her, Jim.
She's dead to the most. At least she stayed long enough to advance the plot. Or stayed alive long enough to advance the plot, I should say. What can we get here? Hey, look, there's stuff.
This medical drill fires a microscopic phaser beam.
Microscopic phaser. How does that work?
This medical drill This is an empty hypodermic injector.
Well, if it's empty, let's take it. Anyway, get the things that are gettable.
You pick up the empty hypodermic injector.
Oh, helpfully walking out of the way. As if to say, look, there's more stuff you can pick up.
You retrieve the medical
for
drill.
being helpful. No, this is not a drill. Okay. Can we talk about stuff here?
Captain, did I ever mention how much I hate hospitals?
I
Yeah,
believe nothing needs to be said, Captain.
that's about right.
You always hope the instruments are wrong, that you'll find someone alive.
Well, we did for a moment.
Life support must have gone down during the fight. Most of the people died from shock before the backup systems came online.
Oh, that is a terrifying way to die. Suffocating on a starship with the vacuum of space. Seeking into the everything.
Nothing to report.
I don't think there's anything else here. This is the only screen that has tense, exciting music. So let's get out
Well,
of
gentlemen,
here.
let's see if we can re-establish power.
Now we have a purpose.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Yes, let's replace previous game. So, let's go back to auxiliary control. So now that we have a surgical drill, we can drill the panel.
The drill easily breaks through the seal of the panel.
Cool. All right. Can we use the panel now? No, it's probably broken
Initial
and stuff.
scans show that the gear mechanism is currently jammed with metallic debris.
Metallica debris? Like Dave Mustaine? Oh, I'm sorry. I love you, Dave Mustaine. Anyway, come on and... Ooh, can we...
Initial scan.
Okay, don't do anything more. Now look
This
at
is
it.
the maintenance.
Okay, so I can't use this panel yet.
The panel opens easily.
Or can I? Whatever. Oh, it looks like all kinds of mess in there.
The debris is jammed in too tight.
Oh. Okay.
Save new
How do we
game.
loosen the
Replace
debris?
previous.
We'll think about that later. Let's go back to Sickbay, because I forgot to grab... Supposed to be able to get a... There it is. Some cables.
You've taken the cable.
Just grab whatever's not nailed down, MacGyver. Okay, where do we go to next? Now we are in the other turbo lift, and if you try to go back to the
This
bridge,
turbo lift cannot reach that area of the ship.
Spock will deny you. What can we go to? Let's go to engineering.
Captain, I'm picking up a functioning energy source in the immediate vicinity.
Functioning energy source? That's just my libido, right? Ha 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 ha, look at me, I'm Captain Kirk. Okay. Not that, though.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Let's save again. Let's take a look-see around here.
This door leads to main engineering.
It sure does, doesn't it?
A rather large pile of debris.
Debris.
These ladders are used when turbo lifts are unavailable. Unfortunately, it is blocked by debris and a small smoldering fire.
Well, we can sit around, sing some campfire songs. Row, row, row your boat. No, we're not gonna do that.
Dr. McCoy avoids the glances of his crewmates.
Yeah, he doesn't want to look at the... This must be
Ensign
disturbing.
Cage, learning that Starfleet isn't always very pleasant.
It really isn't,
A
isn't
sad
it?
but determined James T. Kirk.
I'm sad and
A
determined.
resolute Mr. Spock.
Yeah. Resolute, as always.
We must complete our mission, gentlemen.
Always focused on
This
the objective.
corridor seems to have been particularly damaged. There have been hull breaches on the deck below.
I will monitor the situation, Mr. Spock. I can use the distraction.
Feels from Ensign Cage.
Is there a question, Captain?
Like that one?
I can't say that I'm very talkative right now.
I don't blame you, Bones. This is all kinds of scary and disturbing. Very
Save
grim
new
and
game.
not nice at
Replace
all.
previous.
So, what is that about that power source? Let's start tricordering things.
I'm picking up a high-energy power source somewhere under the debris. I recommend caution, Captain.
Oh, caution. Throw caution to the wind. Let's use our phasers. Phaser it.
Oh my God, Jim, is that what I think it is?
Yes, Doctor. It is a portable fusion power pack.
Mr.
A
Fusion?
few centimeters lower with that phaser and half this section would be history, not to mention us.
Actually, Doctor, 3.2 centimeters. And based on our proximity to the explosion and the angle of the beam.
Oh, Spock is literal
Thank you,
as
Spock.
always.
I think we get the point.
Okay then. We almost phasered ourselves to death, but we didn't because we're Captain Kirk and we have
You
top
pick up
billing.
the portable fusion power pack.
Stuff it in your pocket. Okay. Gonna
Save new game.
again.
Delete. Replace.
Okay, what else is going on here? I don't think there's anything else of interest here. but let me just double check.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Nothing of interest was found.
Nothing to report.
Nope. Okay, let's go into engineering. It's cool. It looks just like on the TV show. Okay. What do I think about this?
This reminds me of a poem I read when I was a child. I am Ozymandias, king of kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair.
Personally, I prefer Ozzy Osbourne, but okay.
You have good reason to despair here, Jim. Remind me to compliment Mr. Scott on the efficiency of his engineering section.
Oh, don't you ever denigrate engineering.
Received a Starfleet citation on 5 occasions for efficiency. I do not see the logic in your suggestion, Doctor.
Well, you can still say nice things about each other.
There has been a .0003 degradation in hull integrity in the last hour. There should be no danger, Captain.
No danger at all to the decimal points.
Tragic, Captain. This is one of the greatest disasters in Starfleet history.
No, we'll save that for Into Darkness. Oh, did I say that? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Now, what can we do? Let's tricorder things of interest. This looks interesting.
This is an engineering circuit junction box. It is used for temporary rerouting of power. Without using one of these devices set to the proper impedance, an overload can occur.
Well, we don't want that to happen. Don't let it overcharge. What do you mean, overcharge? Okay. What else can I try?
The impulse engines are intact, Captain. We could use the fusion reactors from the impulse engines to restore power, but the lines have been severed to the power regulator.
Can we reroute the power lines?
We should be able to, Captain, if we can find a suitable supply of power cable. We will need to route the power through a junction box so we can set an impedance level. A direct connection to the regulator would cause an overload.
Plot points. We have to have a transmissioner through our thingamajig.
Captain, this is the fusion mixture regulator for the impulse engines. There is currently no power running to it.
No power to the engines?
Captain, this is the fusion...
Okay.
Nothing to report.
Nope.
Nothing
this
to
guy.
report.
Nope.
Nothing to report.
This looks like a panel that is suspiciously
You failed to
openable.
obtain anything.
Well, thanks. Maybe if I use the proper command.
The closet opens, revealing a library of engineering technical journals.
Huh. Store those engineering journals right next to engineering. I will
You take
get
the
you
engineering
journals.
technical journals.
The cool thing about them is if you look in your inventory, they look just like the little cartridge things from the show. Isn't that great? I just love the attention to detail to the
Save new
original
game.
show this has.
Replace previous game.
This is really the best, almost the best Star Trek game ever. And if you want to know what the best Star Trek game ever is, well, you'll just have to stay tuned, won't you? Okay. I have a cable. Let's attach the cable.
You connect a length of cable between the impulse engine and the junction box.
There we go. We have one length of cable. What else is going on here? This looks
This is a
interesting.
canister of high-grade multipurpose oil. Very useful for lubricating machinery.
Lubricating machinery, eh? Where have I heard about machineries that need
Save
lubricatings
new game. Replace previous
before? Okay, let's... Why don't we have... We have an empty hypodermic. Let's syringe some of this into our
The
thing.
hypo is now filled with multipurpose oil.
I bet this won't come in handy for plot reasons. Ha 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 ha! He said, knowing of the future. Okay, let's get out of here. We only have one cable. We need another cable to attach to the other things. to... We're in engineering. We can also go to transporter room or the weapons bay.
Turbolift access is blocked by an extremely high radiation level.
Oh, you would know all about extremely high radiation, Spock. Transporter room. What can we transport? Oh, is that a guy that's stuck up there? That is, oh, man. This is some kind of disturbing, even for Star Trek.
This man is dead.
Wow. That is a, oh, okay. Let's try to focus here, though.
I haven't seen anything this bad since I was aboard the Farragut. And this vampire cloud...
I remember that episode.
I do not see the need for conversation, Captain. Humans have an irrational enjoyment of endless discourse.
Oh, you're one to talk, Mr. Spock.
It does get better than this, doesn't it, Captain?
I sure hope so.
I'd like to meet the people responsible for this and give them a piece of my mind.
Bones sounds determined. What else can we look at?
A large piece of equipment has fallen through the ceiling. The area looks extremely unstable. Fortunately, the entry to the transporter room is near.
So it's kind of interesting that the artificial gravity causes stuff to fall down. You would think in space that when the artificial gravity does not work, it would not fall down. So that's kind of interesting.
This man is dead.
Still? Okay. What can we tricorder here?
It appears to be a section from a coolant exhaust port. I would not recommend too close of an inspection, Captain. The floor could collapse from our added weight.
We wouldn't want that. Especially after the pounds Shatner took on after his Shatnering days. Let's see, what is available here? Hey, look, that looks like a
You
cable.
failed to obtain anything.
I said that looks like a cable.
You pick up a length of cable.
Damn right I do. Okay. What is on this thing?
Nothing to report, Captain.
Oh, sorry. It just looks like something I should click on, but it's not. Also, I wanted to mention that this episode has particularly odd bounding boxes around the thing for the framing purposes.
Captain, please be careful. The floor in that area is very unstable and might collapse from our added weight.
Okay. I don't want to fall through the floor.
Save new game. Replace previous.
I don't know if that happens. Can that happen? Can I use Ensign Redshirt on the floor?
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
Well, that makes two of us. Okay. Oh, the transporter controls are all screwed up too. Now this is where it gets interesting, as if it wasn't interesting already.
Surprisingly, the transporter controls have escaped damage.
Yes, they had plot shielding around them. Let's see, what else can we tricorderate?
Nothing to report, Captain.
Nope.
Nothing to report.
How about
Nothing to
this
report.
over here? Nope. Okay. Is this anything
These are
of
the power
interest?
conduits for the transporter system.
Do I need to make a note of that?
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Okay, Captain Useless. Use
I
Spock
fail
on the
to
power
see the
conduits.
logic in that action, Captain.
Well, that happens sometimes. Okay. Well, let's see. Use Spock on the controls. What do you think, Spock?
The impulse engines are not generating any power for this system.
No power.
The transporter pads seem intact, Captain.
Well, that's a relief.
This room's in pretty good condition compared to the rest of the ship.
Oh,
if you
great.
say so.
My favorite place in the ship. Wouldn't you know it would be in the best shape?
Thank you, Bones. No, wouldn't
I
let
have
me
a
down.
bad feeling about this place.
No, that's a different franchise. Okay, I don't remember if there's anything I
You
should
failed
do
to
here.
obtain anything.
No, we're not at the moment. Molecular
Nothing
saws.
happens.
Fine, be that way. Okay. Let's get out of the transporter room. Let's go back to the turbo lift and get turbo loved. We have to go to Sickbay. Because now we can go to the other turbo lift and go to auxiliary control. Remember how this thing was jammed up with gunk?
The oil seeps into and loosens the debris.
Well, not anymore. Okay. Let's open the door
The
then.
gears are completely cleared of debris.
Well, then open the door, damn it!
The panel is open.
What did we go in there? Open the door. Come on. Do I have to tell you to do everything? Okay. Auxiliary control. Oh, this place doesn't look too bad. Oh.
I believe nothing needs to be said, Captain.
Well, you said
What
it
a
anyway.
mess. I wonder what we can do to fix this.
Sell the franchise to J.J. Abrams?
If there's anything I can do, sir, just ask.
How about
I'm
jumping
glad
jacks?
this isn't the Enterprise.
You and me both, Bones. Oh, dear. Okay. This is
These are
auxiliary
the
control.
auxiliary helm and navigation controls for the Republic. Though they are intact, the ship is in no condition to move under her own power.
I could have gathered that by myself.
The impulse power allocation controls are functional, but there is no power available, Captain.
No power! Scotty wouldn't like
This
that.
input-output slot for the record decks is still functional, Captain.
Input-output decks. Can we use the thingamajigs on here?
Captain, I have examined the engineering journals. According to Chapter 18, we can run...
Jim, do we really need a lesson in starship engineering?
Right
Spock,
now?
just tell me if they will help.
Why, yes, Captain.
Witty as always. Okay. So, we have learned
Save
about
new
engineering. Spock
Replace-
has, anyway. So, what can we do here? We do not have any power, though.
There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment.
Nothing we can do.
Spock, what is the
It's power.
situation with the impulse engines?
There is currently no power to be allocated from the engines.
No power to the engines. Okay. I have something that can make power. Let's see if we can do that. Go to...
This turbo lift cannot...
Oh, dagnabbit. One elevator to another. This is where it starts to get a bit tricky. There's two ways to end this mission. And I accidentally found
Nothing
out the...
happens.
Oh, fine. I accidentally found out the other one.
You connect a
The other
electric
way-
cable between the regulator circuits in the junction box.
Just the other day while I was practicing this mission. It's all kind of fun and exciting. Okay, let's use Spock on the thing.
Spock?
Captain, the information obtained from the engineering journals indicates the correct impedance setting to be 19,000 ohms.
Go ahead and
Oh.
adjust the settings, Spock.
Set it to 90,000!
Power has now been restored, Captain.
Cool. Oh, and the lights are floating and moving and everything.
Save new
Okay.
game. Replace previous.
Now, at some point, the Elassie bad guys will show up and do a bad thing. but I don't remember the order in which I'm
Kirk to
supposed to do
Enterprise.
that.
Kirk to Enterprise.
Enterprise here. We're still tracking the distress call. Are you all right, sir?
Yes, Uhura. Just wanted a status report. Kirk out.
Just wanted to remember that you're in the game after all. Okay. Now, if I remember right, we go back to auxiliary control, and the Lassie will show up and hassle us because they're jerks like that. And this always makes me nervous because this is a very difficult mission to do properly. Okay.
There is no response.
There is nothing at the moment from...
These are the auxiliary helm and navigation controls for the Republic.
Did I
Mr.
miss
Spock,
something?
what is the status of the ship's computer?
There is extensive damage to the main processing unit of the ship's computer. It will take several days at a starbase to repair.
We don't have several days, Mr. Spock.
Unless we can find a suitable computational alternative, there will be no way to control the ship's systems.
That's just great, Spock. We don't exactly carry an M5 computer in our inventory.
We can carry a lot of things like steel beams
Correct, Doctor. However, there may be another alternative. Linked tricorders, along with the circuits in the data reader, should have the processing power necessary to control a single starship system.
Huh. Link plot advancing devices,
Thank goodness
eh?
for parallel processing. I don't know what computers could do without it.
They could do perpendicular processing. I'll do that, then.
Spock crudely attaches the science tricorder to the computer console.
Crudely, eh? The little wires and everything. Well, now we have to use the other one.
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? Spock does
crudely
everything.
Attaches the medical tricorder to the computer console.
Both tricorders are rigged into the main computer's central processing unit. We now have enough computational power to control a single ship's system.
Okay, this is where things get crazy. I hope. There we go.
Captain, look! An Alassi ship.
I can see that for myself,
that ship was
Ensign.
cloaked.
Fascinating.
Is that all you can say?
Captain, I suggest we try to raise the shields.
Well, we should do that. What can we do now? Can we talk
You
to
get
the
no
guy?
response.
How's the communications working?
I
Use
failed to see the
comm
lot.
system.
I failed to see the...
Well, maybe I can use my...
They're jamming all
communicator.
frequencies, Captain. We will not be able to contact the Enterprise.
Jamming all frequencies? Didn't that happen to Savick? Okay, use the controls,
These are the
Spock.
auxiliary helm and navigation controls for the Republic.
Do something, Mr. Spock, please.
With impulse power online and the tricorders performing computer control, I can divert power to...
Weapons.
Power allocated to weapons systems, Captain.
Captain, I suggest we try to raise the shields.
How about firing
This is
the weapons?
Photon Torpedo launching control.
Well, why don't I launch a photon torpedo?
The torpedo warning systems are showing a malfunction in the torpedo loading bay.
Oh, there we go.
There is nothing at the moment.
See if we use the Spock
These are
on
the
the
auxiliary...
thing.
Mr. Spock, what is the condition of the fire control system?
Weapons control is functioning properly. However, there appears to be a jam in the primary loading mechanism. Captain, the torpedo loading system is malfunctioning. To clear it, we will have to physically examine the mechanism. Currently, all turbolift access to the torpedo bay is blocked by a hull breach. It is imperative that we get the weapons online.
Yeah, Mr. Spock, talking about them weapons. Okay, now
With impulse
Hopefully.
power online and the tricorders performing computer control, I can divert power to...
Weapons. Shields.
Now let's raise the
Shields are up,
shields.
sir.
Okay.
Captain, we are being
Now that-
hailed by the Alassi captain.
Put it on screen, Spock.
Well, if it isn't Captain Kirk. Fancy meeting you out here all alone in such a shabby starship.
Nyeh, 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 nyeh,
What do you
nyeh.
want?
You should be more civil, considering your Enterprise is far away on a mercy mission helping that poor traitor.
You're helping the USS Distraction.
Was a setup?
I can see why they made you Captain.
Oh, ho, ho,
I
ho.
assume since you haven't blasted us to bits, you want something.
Why, yes I do. It seems you failed to give one of my associates some rather important information.
Well, I forget to do
The
those things
Masada, I
sometimes.
presume. You want the locations of all your imprisoned comrades?
Yes, Kirk. The Republic's computers will have the data just as your Enterprise would. I give you 1 minute to comply.
1
Just
minute?
try and get it. You can't threaten me. It will take time.
Okay.
The controls are smashed and the main computer's badly damaged. It will take hours to get power to the computer banks. Just try and
Yeah,
get it.
that's
It will
true.
take time. The controls are smashed and the main computer... Just try and get it. You can't threaten me.
Try and get it.
Can't threaten you. As you said, I can blow you to bits.
Yeah,
I see your
bits.
point.
Maybe I should just pump a few torpedoes into your shields and check it out for myself.
Well, why don't you do that? I'm sure firing torpedoes into a heavily damaged ship will always have a
The
positive
Republic will
outcome.
fall apart if you fire on us. Then you'll never get the data.
You
All
dork.
right, Kirk. We'll do it your way. I would rather not kill you. Besides, as an old friend that wants to meet you, I give you 30 minutes. And remember, no tricks.
30 minutes and an old friend.
The main computer is far beyond.
Shut up.
Shut up, Spock. Ha ha! I called it. Did I call it or what?
Kirk out. Kirk.
It doesn't matter what you say. Come on. Okay, now we have shields up and we know that the weapons don't work. I just don't like the way that the game is scripted that way. That Spock implies that you should raise the shields immediately. And obviously you would be following the advice of Mr. Spock because he's so smart and vulcanized. So you would raise the shields and then you would be stuck because you would not be able to trigger the changing to the weapons. No, not engineering. I meant transporter. You wouldn't know that the weapons bay is misloaded. It's just not scripted very well and not very intuitive. Okay, come on.
Spock, would it
Put
be
that
possible
thing
to
in
connect
the
the fusion
thing.
power pack directly into the transporter power circuits?
Give me the power, Spock!
It can be done. However, the transporter will only be able to transport a single person.
I'm gonna give you one guess
Do
who
it,
it's
Spock.
gonna be. Okay, cool sound effects there. Now let's do this. Use Spock
failed
on
to see
transporters.
I failed to see the
Come
lot.
on.
I failed to see the lot.
What do you mean? I have to click on the exact pixel to find it.
Transporter systems are operational, Captain. Coordinates have been set to the photon torpedo loading bay.
Are you ready to be photoned into a torpedo? This is apparently the
Save
way
new
you were
game.
supposed to do it.
Replace
Without the
previous game.
2-minute
Delete,
time limit.
save new-
Hopefully. All right, well, let's transport our
He
guy.
looks at you with a
Come
He
on.
looks at you with a He looks at you with a
Ready for your orders, sir.
Ready
we don't
for
have
my
much
orders.
time.
Oh, kind of sad when
This is it.
Bones says
We know
that.
what we have to do.
This is the only access to the Torpedo Bay, Captain.
Well, then why aren't we accessing it? Come on, do stuff.
Transporter systems are operational, Captain. Coordinates have been set to the Photon Torpedo loading bay.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's
Ensign
transport.
Keege, I want you to beam into the torpedo bay and unjam the loading mechanism. If you don't succeed, we'll all be on permanent shore leave in an Alasi jail.
I'll
Also
do my best,
dead.
sir.
Come on, Ensign Redshirt. Do the cool things.
Do it, Spock.
I've reached the torpedo loading bay, Captain. It's not too badly damaged.
What's causing the malfunction in the loading mechanism?
The inner loading door is stuck in the closed position. Now, I can force it open, but when the loading cycle is begun, the room will lose pressure. We won't be able to beam back here again.
Uh-oh.
Do it, Ensign. We'll just have to gamble that the system doesn't jam again.
The door's open, Captain. I'm ready to transport back.
I hope he comes
him
back
back,
in one
Spock.
piece. Oh! Did you have fun on your little adventure?
I did good, didn't I, sir?
You're a good boy.
You
Yes,
did
you
well,
are.
Ensign.
I'm a security officer, not a grammarian.
Ah! Oh.
Shall we
That's so
give
funny.
the Alasi our transmission, Jim?
Let's get back to auxiliary control and give them our information. Now let's give the Alasi something to remember us by.
All the cool, witty dialogue.
Very efficient job, Captain.
That's high praise coming from Mr. Spock. All the dialogue from the original cast guys. Wow, that's awesome. I've never actually unlocked that before. Oh, this is going to be cool and such. Okay, let's go to auxiliary control. We got the green light now. Oh, I want to save though because we got
Save new
the
game.
climactic spaceship battle coming up that is
Cancel,
very
delete, replace,
possibly difficult.
save new.
Space battles.
This is
fire
the
the
Photon
torpedoes.
Torpedo launching control.
It sure is,
These are
isn't
the
it?
auxiliary helm and navigation.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it comes.
With impulse power online,
Weapons.
Captain, the Alasi can
Well. Okay, so maybe if I use my communicator. Oh,
Well,
hail the
Captain
Aussie.
Kirk, I trust you and your valiant crew have retrieved the data I requested.
Not yet. We're having trouble accessing all the data files. Yes, we have. You'll have to beam over and get it, though. The computer's subspace transmitter is out. Not yet. Yes, we have. You'll have to beam over and get it, though. The computer's subspace transmitter is out.
How convenient, Kirk. We'll beam over, but no tricks. My sensors read that only your shields have power. Lower them now.
We'll
Okay.
comply. Kirk out.
with impulse power online
Sneaky.
and the tricorder's
Weapons.
Sneaky crafty.
Shield. Weapons.
Captain
Power
Kirk.
allocated to weapons systems, Captain.
Sensors indicate that the Alasi ship has lowered its shields. I suggest we prepare your surprise soon, Captain. They will beam over any moment.
Surprise.
Mr. Spock, what is the condition of the fire control system?
Photon torpedoes are loaded and ready to be fired.
There is nothing
Well,
at the
then fire
moment.
'em.
For me there is nothing at the moment from.
Psych!
Kirk, I should have known you'd try something underhanded like this. Weapons Master, fire all weapons on the Republic!
We can't, Captain. All weapon systems offline. Captain, the Enterprise is coming on high-speed approach.
Enterprise
Activate
arrives
cloaking
save the
device,
day.
Kirk, until we meet again.
Not too soon, I hope.
Watch yourself.
Might be
Captain.
soon.
It may be sooner than you realize.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk. Are you safe, sir?
We're fine,
I
Lieutenant.
am now.
Sir, we picked up another ship nearby, and we came as fast as we could. It appeared to cloak. Were you attacked by Romulans?
I would
No
like
incident.
to
It
think
looks
so.
like the Alassi have been doing some business with him. Scotty, beam us back. We need to find that ship that attacked the Republic.
Aye, Captain.
Okay. Comes the climactic battle. How about that? Doing it all the right ways. Off we go into warp zone.
Captain's log, Stardate 6089.6. We are in pursuit of the starship that destroyed the Republic. Its trail is leading us to the planet Vardane, a member of the Federation whose motives have not always matched the high ideals of other Federation cultures.
Captain, I did
Are
not
you
expect
ready?
to hear you judge an entire culture. I understand the Republic.
I had bad experiences with the Vardane long ago, Mr. Spock.
Fascinating. Captain, I am
Yep.
reading a Constitution-class starship heading for Vardane at warp factor 5.
So this is a neat storytelling trick. They introduced the Vardane as an enemy so they don't have to worry about upsetting the canon of Star Trek. Brand new guys for them to
Captain,
face.
its transponder codes match ours.
Sensors
Uh-oh.
indicate it is an exact duplicate of the Enterprise, including hull markings.
Open hailing frequency.
Well, that's not good.
Increase to warp factor 8. Send a message to Starfleet. Open hailing frequency. Increase to warp factor 8. Send a message to Starfleet.
Captain,
Let's
that
do
ship,
that.
whoever it is slowing to warp 3 and plotting an intercept course toward us.
Captain,
Oh, no.
we're being hailed by the enemy ship.
Captain Kirk, this is the Enterprise 2. I am Dr. Ayaz Burdell of the Verdane Defense Force. You do remember me, don't you, Captain?
Come on! I mean, Burdell!
10 years ago, when I was on the Farragut, we exposed your unethical practices to the Vardane Council.
Don't sound too enthusiastic about it, though.
Verdane Council. Politics is such a fickle business. The new one is much less concerned with trivial concerns. I remember your part in my disgrace, which is why when we began to construct our own Constitution-class ships, I insisted that we have our own Enterprise.
How did you manage to build a Constitution-class ship? You have 10 seconds to lower your shields and power down your weapons, or we will fire. You won't get away with this. The Vardane can't honestly expect to take on the entire Federation. How did you manage to build a Constitution-class ship?
Our intelligence network is better than yours, Captain. How else does one gather secret information?
Wow. That's
You
not
are
very
a member
nice.
of the Federation. You have signed Federation treaties.
And we shall break them. The Federation's interference in our internal affairs is intolerable.
You must have been building
Okay,
that
then.
ship long before the Turgan crisis.
Captain, all wars require justification. They aren't supposed to be fun. You have your justification and I have mine. Don't take diplomacy so seriously. However, Captain, I do intend to enjoy myself. I do intend to enjoy seeing Lieutenant Kirk's ship go up in flames. I shall laugh at the sight.
Ha 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 ha!
We'll
Insert
see who
villainous
gets the
laughter
last
here.
laugh, Bridell. I'm sure you would. You're a fool, Bridell. You can't defeat a trained Federation crew unless you ambush them. We'll see who you're a fool, Bridell. You can't defeat a trained Federation
Oh,
crew
yeah.
unless you ambush them.
I have noted that the Federation enjoys talking, Captain. You may talk yourself to your grave. Prepare to be destroyed.
Preparing to be destroyed. Oh, and advert. Ah! Okay. So, we need to.
Replace
I don't think I saved this in a good spot. Final battle.
Raising shields. Arming
Yes,
weapons.
arming weapons. Yes, yes, come on, damn it. Because after a moment, the Enterprise 2 will be accompanied by some
There are several
more
glassy ships
Vardane.
closing rapidly along
Yeah.
the line. It seems Bridell has called up reinforcements.
Oh, I can't have a fair fight. Ow. Ow. My shields. Oh, and I can't even see anyone. Where the frig are ya? Evasive maneuvers, Mr. Sulu. Ow, right in the face. Come on. Is everybody behind me? Oh, hello. No, not right now. Oh, but I need those to shoot guys.
Lowering shields, Captain.
Scotty.
Raising shields.
No, not lowering shields. He's right there and I couldn't shoot him. I think we're gonna die here. Oh, frig. It's one of your buddies. Yeah, the Enterprise exploded and is dead.
Load a previously saved game.
Okay, we'll see how many times this takes to complete this.
Arming weapons.
There are several...
Lowering shields, Captain. Raising shields.
Save new game. Replace previous game. Save new.
Man, them lassies, they're not nice guys.
Aye,
Or
sir.
shields, power to the shields. See if I can laser him at long range. Barely see him with the screen all screwed up. Come on. Ugh. I think I fired at him. Where are you now? Over this way? Oh, there you are. Come around for another pass. Come on, let's get you this time. Fire torpedoes! Come on! I should get him this time. Ah!
It's the last of them, Captain.
Ah! Yes, indeed.
Well, that's over.
Sure is.
Good Enterprise indeed. That alien contraption was no match for the real thing.
And lots of save games.
What if the Vardane have more Constitution-class vessels?
The Federation will blockade Vardane until they agree to destroy their weapons facilities and all non-authorized ships.
Captain Kirk says
Message
it's so.
from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have
See
read
how we
your
did.
report on the destruction of the USS Republic and evaluate your performance at 95%. You and your crew received 3 commendation points.
95%, what
the
did I
top brass
miss?
at Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
Maybe they'll promote me to Admiral for this.
We have reviewed your overall performance for this year at 89%, Enterprise.
89%,
Magnificent, Jim. Just magnificent. This will end up in the Starfleet Academy textbooks. My congratulations to you and your crew. They're talking about making you an admiral, Jim. But for now, I'm authorized to give you and your crew shore leave.
See how that admiral works
Shore
out.
leave at last. I know this great spot on Cameron Star, Jim. You'll love it.
Where you will no doubt, Doctor, wallow in sensory overload and emotional display.
Well, I think we've earned it by this point.
It wouldn't be any fun otherwise. Jim, we've got to find some way to get this Vulcan to let his ears down.
Spock, you will come with us, won't you?
I cannot let go by a chance to study the primitive and raw emotional outburst at the level I anticipate, Captain.
That's the spirit, Spock. Okay, Admiral. What are you waiting for?
I've got some
Admiral
adventure
Kirk.
left in me before I accept an admiral's desk job, Bones. Take us out of here, Mr. Sulu. Warp factor 4. Very few people have the ability to fire up our imaginations and make us think about the human condition. Gene Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek, was one of those people. He took us where no man has gone before and beyond. He created a starship, its crew, and an entire universe, and brought them to life for millions of people. Without Gene, there would have been no Star Trek computer game or a Star Trek television series. Gene Roddenberry, born 1921, died 1991. We honor your memory.
Some very fitting closing remarks.
Load a previously
ending the
saved
captain's
game.
log.
Restart. Quit the game.
Quit the game. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. You can also interact with me on Twitter and Facebook at L1011Widebody. And if you'd like, you can pledge to sponsor me at patreon.com/L1011Widebody.